Welcome to Sports Talk Coast to Coast 2025. Let's get this party started. OJ, can you please tell me who taught the Sean Payton, who's supposed to be a veteran coach, how to manage the clock? Can somebody please help me out on this one?
I can't.
I watch it because Cincinnati still got a chance to get in, and I wanted to see them win. But my goodness, poor clock management for real.
What Denver could have won?
A couple of times.
Oh wow!
Yeah, they gave it away. Yeah.
Oh wow!
Even in overtime.
Yeah.
So in overtime, Quail, all they had to do was tie, and they would have had their playoff win, right? So Cincinnati has to punt, or no, they missed a field goal. And Denver gets the ball back with like 50 seconds left. Tell me why Denver throws it twice and only runs it once when all they had to do is run out the clock, get the tie, and get into the playoffs. But no, they want to throw the ball incomplete, got to punt the ball. And what happens? Oh, Joe Burrow from LSU drives them down there, all the way down there. Did they kick a field goal? Oh, hell no. Nope. They went for a touchdown. No. So Cincinnati's still in it because of Denver's poor clock management.
I had to interrupt y'all because I want to get to this, and I want to get to this right away. Get this over with.
What?
How about them Falcons?
Hell no.
Not about the Falcons.
What? Why are you going there? Kirk Cousins ain't even starting no more, is he?
Nope. He on the bench.
Damn Lord! And the Falcons are better because of it. They in the playoffs still. They got a chance. They got a chance.
They're not going nowhere with
and
Michael
they
Penix
bitch
Jr.
Kirk Cousins because he deserves it because he's trash.
But let's talk about your Vikings, Quail. They got a chance to be They got a chance to be the number one seed. They just got to beat Detroit on Sunday.
The Vikings with a competent. I'm not even gonna say over the top quarterback. Competent quarterback.
Competent.
14 and 2.
Yeah.
Got a chance to be number one.
Number one. Yep.
Got a chance to be number one. Have we ever been close to being number one with Kirk Cousins? I don't even remember.
I don't think y'all were close to being number one since '98.
But yeah, no. I appreciate Kirk Cousins for finally being so trash that we had, and then asking for money after that. The audacity to be so trash and ask for money. That the Vikings finally said, you know what? We still might pay you because they stupid, but they decided to go elsewhere.
All right.
Wait.
Hurry up, dude.
The quarterback. Should the Vikings keep our quarterback now and get rid of JJ? Our draft pick? Our number one, our top five.
I guess you can't keep them both, huh? Because you get rid of Justin Jefferson, that's it.
Not Justin Jefferson, but it's not Justin Jefferson, but I don't know, LJ. You know who I'm talking about.
Our
rookie QB.
Your first round draft pick, McCarthy. JJ McCarthy.
Oh yeah.
JJ McCarthy. We just drafted him in top 10.
This year. That's
right. And then he's hurt. Yeah.
And we only got our quarterback now for a year, and on a $10 million deal.
Sam Darnold, yeah.
Yep. So they said there's teams out there that want JJ, and
I mean
we could shop them and get some draft picks and some players, and keep our quarterback now. What do y'all think?
I think that would be the smart thing because you know what you got.
Who, trade Sam Darnold for some draft picks?
Yeah.
I'm saying no.
The rookie.
JJ McCarthy.
But he's not proven. You're not going to get no draft picks for him.
Right.
He's put in the hands are going to get draft picks.
But you know how many people need a quarterback? I want a quarterback.
They'd rather take a chance.
We can start with Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
What's your McCall doing all right down there in Tampa?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm afraid of Tampa Bay playing them in the playoffs. I'm a player to playing Baker and Mike Evans in the playoffs and having a good game. Yeah. If they have a good game against the Vikings, then it might be over.
Well, we'll see what happens because, again, he's not proven. He's been hurt. But like OJ said, there are some teams that need a quarterback. So I guess we'll see. And, is Sam Darnold's contract for 1 year, or is he going to want some more money here?
It's 1 year. He going to want some more money. It's 1 year. That's what I'm saying. We don't have to pay him if we want him.
I was about to say, do you roll the dice and keep him and hope he continues to play like he's been playing? Or do you say, you know what, you gave us what we wanted, we got a rookie back, go find money somewhere else?
I don't know. That's why I asked y'all.
Hey, he's working. The offense responds to him. The timing is all down. I don't know. I think I would roll the dice and keep him. I would keep him. You ain't gonna whatever you pay. You ain't gonna pay more than you did Kirk Cousins, and he definitely worked.
That's true. Well, but if you want to save money and get that rookie in there, so you don't have to spend that kind of money and hope that it works out. I don't know. As an owner, I'd probably roll the dice and hope the rookie can produce.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would do. And save the money. Because I don't want another Kirk Cousins situation where I pay him the money and then he's trash, as Quayle would say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wait, he signed for how long? 3-4 years?
One.
For the rookie?
Oh, the rookie, 4 years. Yes, 4 years.
4 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we got him for a little bit. Donaldson, I don't know. It depends on what kind of contract you structure. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. You just don't know.
But he's only on a 1 year deal, which means if he resigns, he's gonna want some money.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying let him go and save the money.
Should we sign Darnold to a 2 year?
I say
he probably gonna want a 3 year. 2 year and then keep McCarthy.
That's what I would think.
I don't know. What about you, OJ? What would you do?
And keep McCarthy.
Well, listening to you guys, I think Tony's approach will probably be the best one, because then you can see what you got in Donald, and also have the rookie on hand. That's the same thing Atlanta did with Kirk Cousins. They used him until they couldn't use him no more, and now the young guy look like he's gonna come on.
Well, and to be fair, Donald is a lot younger than Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins is like 37, 38, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And it's a lot. You're going to get him for far cheaper than what they paid for Kirk Cousins.
Well,
and you get way more upside out of it.
Probably not, because he had this year. If they win on Sunday, they got the division title plus the number 1 seed. That he's gonna say, okay, before I got here, y'all weren't doing this. So what you gonna pay me because I was able to lead y'all to this, success? I mean, that's not what he's gonna say out loud, but I'm pretty sure that's what he's gonna be thinking.
Or his agent, yeah. But really, I don't know if anybody's getting these Kirk Cousins contracts. I don't know. Well, maybe everybody's getting these days, so you might be right.
I'd probably keep him. I'd keep him.
Yeah.
I'd keep him for a little bit.
Yeah.
Just don't know. It's better. Pull a Green Bay.
What, sign him to a big contract when he starts messing up, trade him?
Right?
Yep.
I like Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Send him to the Jets. Back to the Jets.
All right. Well, before we go any further, I know OJ's gonna cry. Cause them Longhorns.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Look.
Interception in overtime, baby. OJ, was Arizona State pretty much the same as Oregon? They never had a tough game this year?
No, Arizona State. I mean, they were as advertised their running back. He's everything for them. As you see, once he got going, he brought their team back. I gotta keep it PG. So yeah, I mean, they basically had to play even better game, because they messed up. They left the door open. They was overlooking them, and then them boys came back, put 24 on them in no time.
I know you don't watch. You and Quail don't watch college football, Tony. But this just Oregon's the number 1 seed in the country, and they're losing 35-0. Arizona State, if I'm not mistaken, was number 4, and they just got beat by Texas. But the top 4 teams in the playoffs got a bye. So do you say the bye is good because you want to rest your players, or do you say skip the bye because I want to be consistent and have my game tweaked when I get to that second round? Because, we had this discussion about the NFL a couple years ago, which is, I think, one of the reasons why they only have 1 bye now.
Well, I personally, if my team is playing good to closing out the season and going into the playoffs, I want to keep momentum. I really want to keep positive momentum.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen teams, even in the NFL, when they have that mojo going into the end of the season, and then that bye week, and they'll, like, if they're number 1, it ends up throwing things off for them. I mean, what was it, New York Giants, when Eli Manning was there, the Mugs was wild card and ended up winning the Super Bowl? Because they were playing good. Those when they had Michael Strahan and everything, they were playing good. So it was good for them to squeak in the playoffs, and they just rattled off win after win after win until they won the Super Bowl. So I don't know. I kind of like to have my players still in the game because you can manage their play time during the course of the game once you kind of get it in control. That's my thought.
College football remind me of college basketball, but when you get a bye, it doesn't necessarily help your team because they be rolling.
Right.
And on top, you get cold.
And on top of that, you haven't already played for a month anyway before the playoffs even start. Guys, I know who you got, OJ, so I didn't need to ask you. Tony, you live in Minnesota. You've been, a Cowboys fan, but the Vikings are the team that's in the playoffs. Who you got on Sunday between Vikings and Detroit for number 1?
You already know the answer to that one. Even though you were asking the question, you already know. My next squad has always been the Vikes. And they actually have a competent quarterback, and the defense is playing well, and they got timing and everything looking pretty good. I just hope that they pull it on through and do well in the playoffs. I got Minnesota all day on that one. I like Detroit, but I got Minnesota.
Quail, you going with Minnesota? Because Kirk Cousins ain't there, you can root for him?
The Lions, man, that's tough, man. I mean, it depends on what Vikings show up, man. Honestly, I don't even know if we have an answer for that high-powered Lions offense. But if the Vikings, I just put it like this, we gonna see. He gonna prove to me this Sunday if he that guy.
Where's this game at?
If he can't beat the Lions with all of that, it's in Detroit. If what's the name can't beat the Lions with a banged up defense, I mean all their defensive starters are gone.
Mm-hmm.
If he can't beat if he can't go firepower with the Lions QB, who OJ say is trash, Jared Goff, then
not this year.
He don't need no contract. But we'll see.
Well, I'm with OJ on this one. I'm going with Detroit because Dan Campbell always puts the right people the right people in the right places for certain situations. So I'm going with Detroit. Plus the fact he's on the road. Minnesota's not a great road team. I mean, they are this year, but historically they're not. And besides, I lived in Minnesota for most of my life, and I love to hate the Vikings. So.
Wow.
All right, emotional decisions. We'll see how that works. Now, when we get to the playoffs, Detroit might be a whole other story.
But gotta give Jared Goff his flowers, OJ.
Yeah, you do.
They're 14-2. It's been all Jared Goff all day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Goff and Gibbs.
Come on, man.
Goff and Jahmyr Gibbs.
He might be an MVP candidate. He might be. Yeah. He might be in there.
It's not Goff. It's the people that he's around. I mean, the front office did a good job of putting talent around Goff.
He just will not give him credit.
Wow. Ever.
That dude sucks, man.
He never did. Wow.
Wow.
This ain't his first time being 14-2 either.
I'm coming to you, OJ, because you all about the numbers. Everybody's high on Saquon Barkley breaking Eric Dickerson's record. Dickerson did it in 16 games. If he breaks the record, it's going to take 17. So, I mean, is everybody forgetting about the fact that 16 games used to be the norm?
No, they made that. They stated that when he hit 2,000, he did hit the 2,000 mark in 16 games. Now, what you just said is valid because it will be an extra game. I don't even think he's going to play though. The offensive line will want him to play because they will want him to break the record because that's the offensive.
I'll give him his credit for the 2,016 games. Oh, that's definitely valid. But the record is what I'm talking about. Dickerson did that in 16 games, and I don't think saying Saquon broke the record in 17 games when Dickerson did it in 16 is. I mean that has to have an asterisk about it, some kind of way.
I was about to say the same thing. He needs an asterisk.
Yeah, he needs 100 yards exactly.
Nope, he needs 101 actually.
Oh, 100.
Wow.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it depends because
2,105 yards is the record.
Yeah.
I need 105.
So, Quail, do you play him? Because Philly they can't get to the number one spot. They already won their division. So, do you play him or do you rest him?
Man, you play him, man. You give him that because it's against the Giants.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's who dropped
Literally.
him.
All right. Say he plays. Say he breaks the record. Then he tears his Achilles. Then what?
You sit him. You ain't got, But he ain't gonna tear his Achilles.
I know he's not, but it can happen. I've seen it before where players have played just to get some numbers and ended up getting hurt.
Yeah. I mean, I hear you there, but
Quail, you better hope Sam Darnold don't get hurt, because then y'all got Daniel Jones coming off the bench.
Sure do.
Because Minnesota tried to pick him up.
Hey, listen. Obviously, our head coach can coach anybody up. Sam Darnold was seeing ghosts before.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Quail, your boy LeBron talking about he loves the NFL, but Sunday is their day.
Yeah. I was like, oh my God, he got owned.
Yeah,
he got owned. It's
He
like,
did.
dude, man, I like you, but shut up, stop. Look at the ratings first and look at the viewership before you make statements like that, man. Because the NFL pulled in 3 times as much as the NBA did on the Christmas. 3 times them. Like, the NFL is the juggernaut. And the viewership tells the story. The NBA, it was like 6.7 million viewers watching the Christmas game. NFL was 25 point something million.
Woo,
like,
yeah,
it's crazy the difference. It's like people don't want to watch it anymore. Why? Because you got to put a product out there, and the customers will come. You can't blame the customers. You got to blame the product. If the product sucks, you got to do something about the product to increase it. Now, that ain't saying that. I mean, there's players in the NBA that I like and all, but I got to tell you, man, there ain't no draw for me. It's always going to be a draw for me to watch the NFL. Even if it's teams that I don't even care for because I like football. I'm going to watch it.
Yeah, right.
I can't say the same for basketball.
Right. If my supervisor walks into my office tomorrow and says, I got a pair of Houston Rocket tickets or Texans tickets, I'm taking them Texans tickets.
I don't blame you. You can keep them Rocket tickets.
Yeah.
All day. Now, why are we talking about basketball? OJ, Quail, your boy Jimmy Butler says he wants to be traded, but Pat Riley said he ain't trading shit. So what you think gonna happen there, Quail?
Man, he gotta go ahead, man. He need to go ahead and trade that boy. Man, he ain't going
Pat Riley ain't
nowhere.
gonna do that.
Hey, Timberwolves want Jimmy Bucket. So
They had a chance to have him, and there was some issues with him and Cat's sister, right? Ain't that what happened?
Yeah.
But Cat gone now. Cat ain't there.
Hey, Tony, did you see that LeBron's youngest son committed to Arizona State?
Oh, I saw his Quail sent a text or something to the group. Somebody did. I saw that.
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
sent it.
what the hell is this?
Yeah. You know, he
saw
sent
my
it.
comment. I'm like, I don't know this dude.
He sent it. He sent it after I told him about it, so he went and looked it up and then posted it.
Oh, okay. It don't matter. I didn't know
I
what
sent
it
it.
was.
That's all that mattered. Did you send it, Cliff?
I don't care. I told you to go look it up anyway. So
No, you ain't do nothing.
Well, I thought Quail sent
That's
it.
coming from Quail Woj.
yeah.
Quail
Yeah.
Well, Woj.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
The Quail notes.
Yeah.
How long y'all think LeBron gonna play? He said he could play to 47. By the way,
I'd say.
Oh no!
Oh wow.
Hell no!
No.
He got 2 years.
47, baby.
He trying to play with both his sons? Is that what he trying to do?
Go
Right?
James.
My goodness.
Oh man, no.
Oh,
No.
old James is more like it.
Right.
All right, fellas. I guess we better come back next Wednesday, pick these playoff games, and see who's going to choke, who ain't going to choke, or who's going to have an upset. Is Josh Allen going to go home? Is Lamar going to win the big one? Probably not, because you got to play Pat Mahomes at the end of the day. So anybody who wants to go in AFC got to go to Kansas City, so it don't even matter.
Yep.
All right, Quell, you got any final rants, thoughts, Kirk Cousin comments? You know how you do.
That quail flare.
Nah, I got nothing. Woo! I got nothing for y'all. I already said Kirk Cousins trash.
Right.
And LeBron and his boys going to be playing together in a couple of years, huh?
Probably, yeah. He playing until 45 at least.
47.
45.
All right. For Sports Talk, Coast to Coast, from me and the boys, Happy New Year. Have a good one, y'all.